NoName podcast. I'm Marcus Antoine. It's my nigga
RyDaGuy. RDG.
Big RDG. But how you been?
I've been chilling. I actually just been really chilling, bro. Sleep. I've been hooping lately too.
Where at?
South Tech, right? Or
South Tech.
my because I've been hooping with my coworkers. They be talking trash or whatever.
Where's South Coast?
South Tech, right? It's in
Wait, don't say that. Just fucking say it. We ain't that.
I mean, it's South. They can look up South Tech.
Yeah, and we ain't.
It's in Fort Washington, like on Bach Road. I'm talking about. By National Christian Academy.
I don't know where that's at.
KD went. It's literally, but I just realized.
I know what it is, but I just don't know where it's at.
That joint is literally around the corner from us.
Yeah.
I didn't know how close it was.
It's ghetto too.
Okay. Literally down the street from National Christian. If you know what that school is and who went there, then you know. But yeah.
Shout out Terry Hyde. He's like my cousin. Oh my god, brother. It's not my god, brother.
Where you go there?
He went there. He go to Arkansas State now. He was at Vanderbilt last year. He tough. Still can't beat me up though.
But yeah. I need to get back in shape, bro. Hooping after like 3 weeks.
Bruh, when I first started hooping again, when I started going back around Nick's house to hoop, I'm terrible. Like, I don't have any skill no more. And it's not even on I'm not in shape. I can't do nothing I'm used to doing.
Oh, no, I still got
I have no touch.
I still got it.
I got, like, the basics. Like, I can still finish. I still got great not even drop step. I'm terrible. I can still, like, because I didn't practice. I practice guard stuff, and I'm like hooping by myself. So, like, I can still finish crazy. I can't shoot for real. My shot is inconsistent. I used to be able to shoot consistently.
Oh, my jumper license.
I used to have a 76 mid-range. Now it's a 64. I don't know what happened.
I got a 99 mid-range.
That's crazy.
Facts.
That's
if you guarded me in the past 2 years, you cannot guard me. Facts.
Whatever. How your people's doing now? Your family?
Better, but
we're still going through that whole thing.
And it's not even really our fault.
So it's usually parents' fault. It's always the parents' fault.
I know it is.
It's always the parents' fault.
But there's one particular person. Right. It could be over. We could be chilling, living life. But there's one particular. We ain't gonna name names.
Yeah.
Not saying.
But speaking of parents, you think they should respect like their children's opinions, or does like lack of experience and like age determine how much respect is given in that type of situation?
Yeah. I feel like respect, even at a young age, is important. Because how you gonna tell me respect you don't respect me? They gotta work both ways, even regardless of your child.
But like at the end of the day, you could still argue that like an 8-year-old can't really express their opinion necessarily because their opinion is based on feelings that aren't guaranteed. Like basically the lack of age and experience in life kind of like invalidates your opinion in a way, depending on how young you are.
Yeah.
But like, at what point is like, all right, respecting my opinion and making sure that I'm heard at all times and my opinion is taken into consideration? When is that considered? When is that like a guarantee? Like, what age is that? Do you think?
For it to be like actually valid?
Yeah, but like, there's nothing you can say as my parent that could say what I'm talking about isn't necessarily right or, like just valid, for lack of better words.
Well, my answer would be 19.
That's crazy. 19?
For it to actually
you figured out what you wanted to do in life by the time you was 14.
But you...
Depending on who you are.
See, it's like different conversations.
Well, not even just knowing what you want to do with your life, but like, you have your first set plan, your full thought out plan of how you want your life to go.
Yeah, but see, I said 19 because 18 you gotta go through like 1 year of adulthood in a way. Then 19 you really know, like you can really put stuff. As far as adulthood,
I would say way younger than that. I'd probably say like 12 or 13.
Cause me now, compared to me at 14, bro, I'm like, my thought process is completely different.
Of course that, but at the same time, well, for me at least, I knew exactly how I felt and how I was handling how I felt at like 12, 13. So I knew like whatever I was saying, I meant that because this is exactly how I feel and I know this how I feel. Because that's when I started. That's when I first knew for sure I know how I feel. So that's when I was saying it. Like at all times, I had no filter.
But yeah, that's why I was. It's different variables though. Because I ain't go through the same thing you went through. And you didn't go through the same thing I've been going through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you probably at 12, 13 went through a lot more than me at 12, 13. So cause me at 12 and 13, I was sheltered. I was pretty much sheltered my whole life.
I was too, but because I was always by myself, I just figured shit out.
Yeah.
And people would tell me stuff when I was too young.
Yeah.
They would tell me stuff I'm like, I should know, but they would just tell me it too early.
Yeah.
So like I knew about a lot of stuff with my family, and I knew like I was advanced as a child. But speaking of respect, it's like, since we're on that topic, when you like argue with your parents, it's automatically considered disrespect for some reason. Like, why is that? Like, it can't just be like considered a minor challenge of your authority at the most. Like, because it's not. I'm not trying to disrespect you. You know, I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm trying to tell you how I feel so we can come to a compromise or a solution to whatever the issue is. But just because it's going against what you're saying or how you feel, it's automatically disrespectful. I think it's counterproductive. Because that doesn't do nothing but like, now I don't want to tell you nothing.
Yeah.
And you'll think, like, as my parent, oh, I know you. I know everything about you. I know what you be doing. I've been your age. No, you don't. You don't know everything about me. You know what I've allowed you to see. Or, like, the stuff that I wouldn't want you to know. You know that because I just slipped up and got caught.
Yeah.
And before I got caught, I was doing it. So, it's like, how do you expect to build a relationship with your child if you don't listen to them? Especially for a black boy, we damn sure ain't never heard nowhere else. So you would expect, like, at least at home, or at least your family would listen to you sometimes without it being something that's like conflict.
I ain't gonna lie, like early teenager, I used to argue with my friends all the time. Used to get the, oh, you disrespectful all the time. But then it's like I learned how to talk to them. My big thing in life is knowing how to talk to certain people. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to everybody the same, and that's what I was getting mixed up at. I was trying to talk to everybody the same. But when my parents go into a conflict, me and my parents get into a conflict, my biggest thing, I'll be yelling. Then I figured out yelling don't really get your point across. Because now they want to yell more too. Because
it becomes a screaming match.
Yeah. Because they always going to feel like they, in a way, more superior than you. Which is arguable, in a way. But I used to just ask questions, like, in a calm tone. Not argue, because we need to never get nowhere with that. Ask questions in a calm tone. Don't try to force my opinion on them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, just be overall calm, and then we stop arguing after that. Like, as far as like arguing after that.
But like, if you didn't argue with your parents, do you think the relationship would be as strong as it is?
No.
So then, in a way, the trials of family are kind of like necessary.
Yeah.
But like, I think we're just all trying to figure out like what's the best way to go through those trials without certain conflicts. So things that happen that should never happen, like things that you will regret, don't happen. You can feel like, all right, I said this, but I still love you. It won't be no, yeah, we got this and we made up, but you still said that though.
Yeah. So just,
I think we all just need to figure out a way to just compromise with how each other want to communicate. Because arguments can be necessary because things that are said, like, if it's something that's like, damn, that's crazy, why would you say that? But you wouldn't know how you feel about that.
When you mad,
you say the truth.
Yeah. When you mad, you say the truth. Just like how drunk people always say how they feel when they drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like, because if I'm mad at you, it's some things I need you to hear. Regardless if I'm mad or not, you gotta hear it.
Yeah.
Because you have to know how I feel. But then again,
some parents don't care how you feel. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So we need to figure out, even if like all parents would be like, all right, I don't care, I don't give a fuck, you're my child type of situation. What we have to figure out, all right, at what age are you like just a terrible parent for not listening to your child? Like, I would say 12, 13, you would say 19, but like we just said, some of the trials are necessary, but these parents have to understand when they're necessary.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be 10 years old arguing and having big screaming matches with you. I should still think you're the most perfect person in the whole world. My idea for you as a person, not as a parent, but as a person, should not be tainted before a certain age. Because I'm going to remember that forever. And I'm only going to remember the part that hurt me the most because it has the most effect. There is like a good side to like certain parents and shit. Like, they're like, make their kids advance though. Because I was at work, right? And it was this white dude with his son. And he's like, just by his demeanor, you could tell like his son loves him because he seems like it's the cool dad, like don't tell mom type of dad. And they was talking about reading something, and his son was like, I could read 15 words per minute, blah blah blah. And he was like, yeah, you can. He wasn't saying, oh, you're gonna go into a good school and be a teacher or a doctor or a lawyer. He was like, hey, if you get to 45 words per minute, you could work for the federal government. It went straight to a government job. Niggas like 7. Like, I was like, bruh, that's how you gas. That's like he gassed his son, but at the same time, he gave him a big goal to make his base.
So he was
Or he was like 36 at the oldest.
All right, let me ask you this.
He had on a sleeveless gray like graphic shirt, probably some wrestling, some shorts, had on backwards. His son was dressed just like him.
Do you feel like people who had younger parents grew up different people who had older parents?
No.
You don't think so?
My parents had me at 18 and 19, and I'm old, so
my mom had me at.
And I wasn't raised on like hip. But then at the same time, we were born at the end of the
90s.
Yeah, pretty much because especially you had young parents. Our young parents grew up when they wanted to be all the big kids in the 90s type shit. They wanted to be 18 to 25 in the 90s. So that's how they act when they got to 18 type shit. And we were born in 03. So they be like, oh, these kids don't know shit about Wu-Tang Clan. Like, nigga, they be like, oh, y'all don't know nothing about this. Nigga, my father played this shit. Like, he was listening to this like 3 years before I was born. Like, relax. I know about this.
No, my mom had me at 16.
All right.
Yeah. Which, I don't know. I don't see it as bad no more. Because I understand, like.
But it's also the support system. It's the system around those parents.
Yeah. Because
most of the people that are around my parents are older than them. But at the same time, they were in positions where they were like the leader. Like my father was the leader of his little circle, I guess. I don't know for sure. I don't even know all them niggas. And he's the oldest. But all the niggas around him, the niggas around him older than him. But he's the oldest child. So he was a leader. But he was also like had guidance, I guess.
That's all I need. I'm the oldest of my siblings. But I'm the youngest, like damn near all my friends. I'm the youngest.
You're not younger than me.
I am. Oh no. Yeah, I am.
When your birthday?
August.
How old are you?
18.
Dang.
Niggas talk about some damn. Niggas.
You old as shit in the face.
But I be having like not old women, but
my
like
friends,
women in their 30s at work, like hitting on me.
I mean,
They be
grandma
like,
hit on me.
I be like, how old do you think I am? They be like 23, 24.
You legal, nigga. You should have just went with it. That was your PS5 right there. You could have got me one.
Yeah, no, she ain't got no PS5.
These women got 401ks, man. That shit.
She had a kid too.
At my job,
tax season was just like what last month?
Oh, you bullshit. You missed out. She got 3 bags.
But the old ladies be coming out the church though.
They spent all their money on the collection plate.
That shit, they still got money.
They put all $50 in their purse. That shit. They've been saving that money since last Saturday. Cause I missed church. So this is my last collection plate. I had about $20. But my nephew, he gave me a little 50. He was like, hey grandma, thank you for paying my phone bill. Cause he was gonna have his phone cut off. He had to use the little Uber to call the cab to get to work.
Yeah.
So I was like, here, take your little 50. All right, here, you pay your phone bill. It's okay. I got you, big grandma. Grandma love you because I love her. And then
he should call the Uber on a flip phone.
Where the fuck you get a flip phone from? Where's that?
Grandma got a flip phone.
My grandma got an iPhone. She'll know how to use it. She got
2 phones, matter of fact.
He got 2 phones. They both Androids. These is cameras right here.
I think one Android, one Apple.
I actually use this one. This one probably sweet. It probably just look like that though. It's probably like a 2015 type of camera.
See, I don't know about cameras.
I don't either. I'm just good with them. But yeah, man. What are we talking about? Families and shit. Respect. Families. So, all right. This is another thing that I had in the notes. What would you say like the ideal family is, like the perfect criteria for a family?
Well, I know in any relationship, family, anything, you gotta be able to communicate with each other and feel comfortable enough to say certain things. Like, I know one obvious one a lot of people don't say to their parents is, oh, I lost my virginity. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I had sex. Some people are scared. Like me, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared.
I wasn't scared. I just didn't care to tell. I told my dad.
I was scared.
But I told him like years later. But it's only because he asked. Like, well, he ain't asked, but he was like, you need this? I was like, nah. He was like, what you got something? I was like, yeah.
I thought you were about to say, oh, you was I ain't know what you were.
Why would I say that? Practice safe sex, kids.
Please.
They're not expensive. They're actually free. Go to your local hospital, my dude.
They free.
Yeah. You go to Children's Bird, they got a ball of them. Yeah. They're free. If you go to certain hospitals, you can get them for free.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been inside a hospital.
I haven't either. We should probably go get ourselves checked out. Black men, get checked out. There's nothing wrong with going to the doctor, other than the bill. But hey, you got insurance.
Hey.
I don't, but I need to. I need to get some.
I think I still do.
Because I'm about to be 19, so I gotta hurry up and get that together. Play some beats, Ryan.
I want to hear something.
We need to get you a new tag. This is where we should get that done. We should record it for the pod. Didn't you say that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we gotta play it. We gotta play the tag first.
Or play the tag?
But no, not the tag. Play the beat. You knew what I meant. Damn! Oh, we're about to go live. We start that shit. That shit hard. That was tough. I'm trying to get you in the shit. Like, put my damn. Ain't nobody gonna see it though. But I'll play the beat, bro. That shit crazy. I don't give a fuck what else is now. You just, fuck it, you just started this shit.
That's hard.
I can't rap. You tripping?
Somebody says you rap.
Yeah, he said hit a 16. I don't know who he thought I was. I can't rap. This is a little soft entertainment section, you know. This shit gonna be on video. You tough.
You know what that means?
Yikes. Yikes. I don't even know why you looked at that. Your rarity song?
Huh?
You better check. Sometimes they be on.
Nah, I know it not. I check it every day.
You ain't checking today? No. I don't freestyle for free.
This is style ain't free. I ain't even about to rap on that, yo.
No, you can't. You gotta sell that. So let me buy it.
How much?
We'll talk numbers. We'll talk numbers.
Damn.
Ain't nobody in here with me.
That time out. You straight.
Don't worry.
I don't got mine on for nobody.
But let's get back to the topic at hand here. Talking about, you know, man, it ain't really no fun when the family feuds. I think that's how it goes, something like that. But I got a question for you. Do you think blood relation like lowers the severity of certain situations in family? Like, because this is my mom, or because this is my brother or my sister or some shit. That, okay, it's not that serious because we're blood.
No. I feel like it's serious because we got blood. Think about it. We family. We gotta be able to get through stuff, bro. If we can't get through some, like, even a simple argument, bro, are we really family?
That's a great point.
Because you can't be family with just blood. You gotta be family mentally, too.
Spiritually and emotionally.
All that, for real.
So that comes back to the point of what is the ideal family? A family that's what you said?
Communicates.
That communicates.
Comfortable with each other.
Comfortable with each other.
Loyal. Of course.
I can't think of the word we use. I think we say connected. Connected spiritually. They have to be emotionally, mentally, and spiritually.
Yeah.
We fucking lost it.
But that's the ideal perfect family. Now,
type shit.
You can't expect your family to be like that.
Why not?
Because everybody not perfect. Now you can expect your family, not expect, but like you can help your family get there, of course. in the future when y'all all adults, because sometimes parents are stubborn. They only know the way they've been raised. But like I know cases of people that I know that families like would have never been on the same page. Now they're on the same page because they older and got a better understanding of each other. They know how to communicate now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just really, a family know how to grow together too. Because a lot of families grow apart. And not, I'm not cool. But, grow together. That's important. I know a lot of family members I'm not necessarily as close with as I should be. But I'm still maturing myself.
As long as you don't burn the burn bridges.
Yeah, burn bridges. Yeah. I got some people that burn bridges with me, bro. It hurt, bro. It hurt.
I think the people that burn bridges with me, they didn't burn it, I did. Like, I just decided, no, it's probably not. But it's not a lot of people. It's probably like 3.
But them 3, I don't know. Because my 1 was like, would outweigh like 4. I ain't gonna lie. So I guess it's how close that person was with you.
How do you deal with it?
I don't know. A lot of dealing with things is being patient with yourself too. You can't rush yourself to deal with something. But the way I dealt with it was just,
I don't know who this new nigga is. Ryan ain't never talked this much.
right.
I love it.
The way to deal with it is,
shit, you cry on the beat.
crying on the beat is crazy.
This your crying.
Oh yeah. Let me get her. But
I don't even know what he did.
what's the next sequence?
I don't know what that means.
Let's see. Now you about to hear. Yeah.
I'm about to buy that bitch. I'm gonna get paid off all streams.
But a lot of dealing with that is just knowing your worth, bro. Just knowing that it wasn't your loss, it was his loss. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you got too personal just now.
That's what it is, bro. But if it's real, I'ma say it, bro. I was his loss. Cause mentally, I'm doing a lot better than he is. You know what I'm saying?
So do you think?
I'm about to say some wild.
Don't get too deep, man. Don't get too deep.
Let me chill.
But do you think leaving burned bridges should be like considered the only healthy option, or should like forgiveness and reconcilement be the end goal at all times?
Well, if you burnt that bridge, then you should consider like
Leaving it.
No. Like try to rekindle it, because
so basically, whoever cut who off should figure out within themselves if they should forgive and make it better.
But with that, you also gotta understand it ain't never gonna be the same. So it's up to you to have a. Now horn is crazy.
Slow that bitch down, Sam. Damn, that's ghetto.
It's up to you though to like to continue that relationship, knowing it ain't gonna never be the same, or just don't have a relationship with that person no more. At the end of the day, you gotta burn that. You burnt that bridge. You gotta live with it. You gotta live with the choices you make. I can't kill somebody and get mad that I got caught for it. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was, I don't know. Never mind. That ain't mean that. But if it was like, if you just did something stupid, or you had to catch a body,
Look, I'm buying this joke, bro, and I was getting that. While you was talking, I was getting the idea how I was gonna edit the videos, bro. Damn. I hope I remember that shit.
But Yeah, if you do something dumb, expect the consequences, bro.
Yeah.
If not sooner than later. I just advise you to not do anything dumb. Karma is real.
It is.
Karma definitely real, bro.
It is a bitch, bro. I don't think we should like think about karma too much for like the other person type shit.
Yeah. No, especially
because at that point you're just wishing negative on them in spite.
Nah, if you thinking about karma all the time, guess what it turns to?
What?
Revenge. You just want revenge. You don't want actual karma.
Yeah, because it's not gonna come.
Yeah.
Karma not gonna hit them fast enough for you.
Like, with my situation, bro, some real karma has happened, and it was OC. Like, OC.
It was OC.
And the thing about karma, bro, it's not gonna always go back to you.
No, it ain't.
It can affect somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
This was OC. Nigga should have watched this motherfucker home. Karma back on. Shouldn't have fucked with me, but you left it alone. Damn. I'm just whispering. Your bitch want my kids.
And I want a friend.
Hey, he want her friend. We gonna hit that too, man, once again. Fuck around with
How you feel about the Nets getting swept?
Hey, fuck you. Man, free Kevin Durant, man. Free KD.
Cancun. Where we going?
Only a bitch house, nigga. That's where we going. What you talking about? He's Kevin Durant. Right.
You going to Cancun, y'all?
It's cool. They about to get their ass beat by the Bucks. Bucks and 5. Bucks and motherfucking 5.
Somebody else got swept too.
Nobody got swept. Everybody got one game. Everybody got one game.
Damn.
They the only team that got swept.
Nets gonna get one game, like. Damn, like
it's Kyrie Irving's fault.
No.
Yes, it is.
No. It's Ben Simmons' fault.
No, it's Kyrie Irving's fault.
We stop playing. People blame Ben Simmons for everything.
Speaking of basketball, bro, I was thinking the motherfucking Pelicans should trade Zion Williamson, get a all-star player.
Who'd you trade?
Zion Williamson.
No, for who?
That's what I'm saying. They get an all-star. They get a big that's good, like a decent big that can get at least 10, 12, 13, 14 rebounds a game and probably like a block or two.
I'll be honest, bro. I don't even remember how Zion played. That's how I know this man.
Bro, he's not good. But they doing this. They doing what they're doing against the number one team in the West. The number one team in the league, actually, because they had the best record. They playing against the Suns, and they're up. They tied it.
Yeah, they were like
it's 3-2 now. But
damn.
Yeah, they got 2 games against the Pelicans in the first round of the playoffs. Mind you, that's the first overall seed, so they're the last seed going against them.
Brandon Ingram been going off now.
CJ McCollum is a great fit too.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna be that good. Well,
so you probably get like a 3-and-D guard, like a tall 3-and-D guard. Who's just gonna pass? Or yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get a 3-and-D guard and a big and a second round pick for Zion Williamson. So it's like I'm giving you all of this potential and all of this stardom and ticket sales and all this value, but I'm also giving it to you at a great price because he is injured and we don't know if his weight is a thing that's our fault or it could just be with him. But at the end of the day, he's still on his rookie contract, so it's even cheaper. That's a great trade.
And then you wouldn't be losing much.
You wouldn't be losing much because you can see what you can do without him.
Right.
Got to the playoffs and you got 2 games off on the number 1 seed. So even if you lose in 6, you still got 2 games off without him. So you just add defense and you add a paint presence. Yeah. And you get a second round pick who could turn out to be somebody.
He had a great defense. Well, he's not great, but he played good defense.
Who?
Zion.
No, you're giving that up.
But I'm saying
the other team
I'm saying
yeah. I mean, I guess. He plays defense, but he
Ooh.
plays with his athleticism, which is going to be his downfall.
Would you trade, Zion
Right.
for Darius Garland?
Hell no. I would never give up Darius Garland.
And
For Zion? Fuck no.
And what's the tall dude, the Afro?
Jared Allen?
Yeah. No.
That's too much guarantee.
Right.
And that's a part of their... Darius Garland runs that offense. So
Alright.
the Cavs shouldn't do that. For Zion? Fuck no.
Ooh. You got De'Aaron Fox. And what's his name? With the Afro. Marvin Bradley.
He doesn't play for them. He plays for Detroit now.
Oh shit. He do. Okay. Damn. Okay, De'Aaron Fox. What big is on? No one who watches the Kings. Is Marquise Chris still on there? You're not a big, but
he is a big. But
he
the best big on the Kings is Tristan Thompson.
That's so nasty, bro. That's so nasty.
I hate Tristan Thompson, bro. I don't even hate him as a person. I just hate him as a basketball player. He blows me. And he's terrible on 2K. He's the reason I got a trade from the Kings. Bro, I purposely lost all the first round playoff games that I could. So I could get my trade. I did not want to play for them. Now I play for the Celtics and I hate it there too.
You gotta play for the Jazz, bro. On what player though? What player?
Guard, my push out.
Play for the Jazz. I play for the Jazz.
Ugly, bro.
They got the openers up. Well, you can't pick them no more. 2K need to bring that back. Pick the jerseys, bro.
You can't pick the jerseys. You gotta have a certain team chemistry.
Bro, I've been. Nah, I ain't been playing, bro. Let me stop thinking like I've been playing. No, you can't. Because I played a whole season with another team before I traded to the Jazz and couldn't.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
I think it comes up to a certain part of my career, but it don't happen unless like your second year or some shit.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know. It's probably only on PS5.
Probably. I need to get PS5.
Me too. If you want to donate 2 PS5s,
All the money for it.
Nah, don't give me the money because then I'm gonna make that shit. I'm gonna try to flip that shit.